Greetings, Elder Blacklight. Now I'm going to show you how to recognize Tricknoledgy that's playing on the black man. See, when white people talk to each other, they talk over the heads of black people. They know how the majority of black people think because they raised black people from slavery, conditioned black people's minds to think the way they're thinking now. They're thinking that I'd rather be a team player than a maverick or think for myself outside the box. That's how they thinking now. So when they talk, even when they tell you, when they whistle blow on another whitey, and when they tell you this is happening and they don't report it on the regular news, when they tell you that it's fake news and all like that, they talking over your head in another conversation. They know how the average black man and woman think, because they trained you up to be the way most of you are now. Even if you are so-called black conscious, even if you so-called black power, even if you Black Lives Matter. See, you think money, uh, you got to have money to make things work. So you go to the white man for funding. And the brothers that do got the paper, they indirectly work for the white man. Now, y'all see me with this cobra head. I'm gonna break down the symbolism of this to you. See, a cobra, king cobra, eats snakes. When you see me with it holding the head, that means I control. Allah is controlling the head cobra, the head snake. I'm sort of like the mongoose. Now, that's why you don't. He. That's why when I come, every time I come on YouTube, uh, when I look at how many subscribers I got, I see one. But I got a way of going in there. I might see. One time they made a mistake, and it was 1,000 views, not subscribers, but 1,000 views. Yeah, and so when people come on my channel, they see few views and about 2 likes, and they go past it because they feel like, well, he ain't talking about nothing. Something wrong. Some of them might take a chance. Some of y'all took a chance, came in, and my subscribers is going up, and all y'all who uh, tune in, even if you don't subscribe, you're gonna benefit by what I'm saying. Even if you don't, if you one of them hard-headed people and don't believe it, and you always letting the Caucasians influence you, oh, he teaching hate. No, just when somebody tell you that I'm teaching hate, especially if you are a Christian, go to the Bible and read what the Supreme One, the Most High says, and what Jesus says. You know, when he went to the temples and turned over the tables of the money changers, but his people still gave him up to the Romans and had him crucified. He said the same thing I'm saying. He said the same thing about the Jews that I'm saying. Read it for yourself. Don't let the preacher read it for you. While I'm holding the head of this snake, I control it. I can take his snake out and use it for a weapon against other snakes. Just like the cobra eats other snakes. So anyway, I'm going to read something to you because I don't want time to go by. This is how you compete game. Now remember this. The United States had a Declaration of Independence from the mother country, England, right? They came over here, the colonies came over here, the pilgrims and whatnot, Christopher Columbus, all of them came from Europe. Took the land away from the Native Americans, brought us over here as slaves. They kept us in the slave status, kept the Indians on the reservation and the Mexicans south of the border, right? Now, when they wanted to break away from England, they just rebelled. They stopped paying taxes. Then the war broke out. But let me tell you this. Then they had a civil war because Texas and all the rest of them didn't want to deal with North. North had another plan. North was going to be a manufacturing industry. So let me run it like this. I got these papers called redemption papers that the Texans printed up. But anyway, there's a section in here talking about in 1871, after the Civil War, Congress passed the first act to allow the government to operate as a corporation. This was done under the guise of forming a government for the District of Columbia. The process was complete in 1878 by the final act allowed the U.S. government to act as a corporation operating in commerce for the profit. This is found in the United States Statute at Large, Volume 20, 45. Congress Session 11, Chapter 180. The people as a whole have never objected to the government operating as a corporation in commerce according to their legal definition validates the presumption that we accept the corporation of the United States as the government of the United States. Since the government is a corporate entity operating in commerce, the courts, which have been formed by the corporation and are part of the corporation, must by operation of commercial law be operating in commerce. Also, they are commercial courts and not courts of law. That's why you can't never get no justice, especially against the police, because the police are their soldiers. They are their security guards. So anyway, when you see them talking like this, they're not talking to you, the slaves, to the ex-slaves, you know. They're talking to themselves. They're talking over your head, talking to their own people. They're not even considering you. But they will allow you to read this, knowing that you will never read between the lines. So they want you to run what they run. When the police stop them, they be talking about I'm a sovereign citizen and all like that. That's what what's that brother name? Polite and all them try to. That's how they beating a whole lot of people out of money. Get your sovereignty papers and all like that. You don't need to do that. All you need is an affidavit, you know, and a declaration. Make you up a declaration. That's what the make you up a Declaration of Independence. That's what I'm trying to talk too fast because I'm running out of time. But that's what That's what the whitey did when he wanted to leave his mother country. Our mother country ain't Europe, but all y'all think it is. Our mother country, y'all know, is Africa. You know, really, if you want to be technical about the thing, the black man was the first on the planet. So the whole planet is ours. The whole planet is ours. We could get really, really deep. See, but we ain't got no lawyers and a system to challenge, you know, make an argument against them. Because all the uh, United Nations, the world courts are working for the master power, which is the United States, because they got all them weapons, man. But I always say the mind produces weapons. The mind produces money. The mind is the most dangerous weapon there can be. After all, the mind made the atom bomb, the hydrogen bomb. So the thing is, they don't want to. They shut down our minds. They raised us, changed our culture to their culture. That's why you see all our women, you know, buying wigs, long hair, you know, idolizing white women, you know, blondes. That's why they changed their hair to blonde and stuff. Anyway, stay tuned. Listen up quick, because you never know what you might get. Got the kind of knowledge that you won't get in college, and the kind of flavor that will save you. Sugar is sugar and salt is salt. If you didn't get off, it ain't my fault. Black light out.